Good evening, kindred and kind. Welcome back to Near Dark Society's Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chicago by Hellfire Chronicle, Episode 5, titled Ultimate Technique. Now, when we last left off, our rather rambunctious, the twosome gruesome twosome?
The gruesome twosome.
Luke and JB need to find a way to create an ultimate technique if they supposedly want to stand a chance of surviving combat in the tournament. At least that's what their alleged gentleman friend Vincent told them. Now, how they will go about doing that, well, it's up to them. Meanwhile, Renee has now acquired a few of Gable's rotting limbs, but nonetheless, Renee has a rather interesting visitor tonight. Her sire has returned to the Devil's Slice. Now, you all as a group, as a pack, know that Chance isn't supposed to be here. He's not supposed to be around you guys. He could blow your cover.
And we know why he's not supposed to be here?
Because he set Kevin's lofts on fire.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now, this has caused
Loudly.
a great amount of pushback on him, specifically with the Hakata Primogen. I guess you could call them. And now, Kevin, the rest of the Camarilla are looking for him. So, let's find out what happens in tonight's episode of Chicago by Night. The night will start off with a rouse check.
Uh-oh.
We're good.
I go up hunger.
It's okay. You can't. That's best you'll feel from a rouse check in the morning.
Yeah, but I'm very, very, very hungry.
What's your hunger at?
4.
Isn't yours too?
No, mine's 2, but I could eat, because I don't like to have 1.
What's your hunger right now?
4.
It's still at 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I get a resolving composure from you?
Got blood in the fridge. Just saying.
We're doing another feeding segment.
I think last time I was at a 4 too. Two.
Okay. So, JB, first thing on your priority list tonight is to feed. You woke up with the beast screaming inside your head, and you need to satisfy that thirst. You can do whatever you want. You're not on a point where you're going to attack someone the first time you see them, but you need blood. Where would you like to go hunt?
I would probably go to the sledgehammer,
The Jackhammer?
the jackhammer.
Okay. Alright.
Go there and find one of my Conti boys.
Renee and Luke. The night is much different than normal. It's a grand reopening. As soon as you wake up for your nightly endeavors, the sound of life, commotion, music, can be heard downstairs. JB, you hear this, and as you leave the front of the Devil's Slice, you pass by several kind. The place is filled to the gills with people. People are quite excited now about the newly renovated location. And even as you pass and walk out, you can see that the mood of the place seems to be relatively upscale. Gable is at work behind the bar. He seems to be in a complete and absolute, I want to say disarray. He's getting hammered with service calls. He's handling them, but you can tell he's stressed. The back room is in full swing. Emu leading the cooking line as pizzas are being thrown in. Renee and Luke. What is on your agenda for tonight?
Yeah, it depends. Are we scheduled to work tonight?
No. So the grand reopening, as of right now, Lars seems to not have you responsible for working. When the new owner took over and renovated the place, staff was brought in. Specifically, looks like...
But I am still on the schedule.
Your position was no longer needed.
Pizzeria.
How am I
simulator.
supposed to make money then?
The tournament.
Okay, we got to set up some bets before we go to the fight.
Well, you know the fights were more for over a week away. There's no reason to go set up bets right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna start my night before I even leave my room. I'm gonna pop open the fridge, grab a blood bag, and
Feed.
suck that down.
Do you have multiple of them?
Do I have what? Your accent is too thick.
Also, how did you magically appear just
Oh,
right
I
He's
next
thought-
checking the schedule. He's like,
Oh,
I
when you
sense
said-
the fridge opening.
I'm sorry, when you were addressing us both, I thought we were together. So
Well, unless you guys slept on top of each other, I don't think so.
Well,
I-
we sleep in the same apartment.
yeah,
You have your own room though, right?
I do.
I thought you slept
We
in
had
the
a bunk
bathroom.
bed.
I have a bathroom as long as it's been cleaned up. I do not sleep in the pee.
No one's peeing in there.
We were keeping a hostage in there. They
He
peed
hasn't been there for a
everywhere.
while.
Months ago.
Okay, I'm saying as long as it got cleaned up, I've been there.
If not, it's dry.
How much hunger does that sleep?
For your blood bag, 1 hunger.
Is Luke up there with me?
Yeah, it does appear that Luke is.
Do you have another one?
Yeah, I got a couple in here.
Is it okay if I have one?
Yeah, they're fairly easy for me to get, and I'll toss it over to him.
Thank you. Nice and cold.
It's cold.
It's old?
It's cold. You
Oh,
could
it's-
say old.
Old is good. Cold is good because it keeps it fresh, right?
Okay.
Don't you remember?
Okay, so as you slurp down your Capri Vitae, you realize
Tastes a
that
little bit stale.
it tastes like it was pulled out of a dead corpse.
When did you get this one? How long have you had this one?
I don't know. There's a date on the bag, probably.
I don't like it. It's
It's like
You don't
if-
need to like it. It just needs to help you survive. So
it tastes like broth if you strained it with a sweaty gym sock.
okay, so you don't even like it.
I've acquired a palate over 30 plus years of having to drink it.
It's an acquired taste. So the more I drink of it, the more I would get accustomed.
Maybe.
Can't see.
But you didn't throw up, so that's what matters.
True.
Let's see, throw up now.
That's what I'm really kind of hoping for.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yes. You say I go down one.
You drink the whole bag?
Yeah, I drink as much as I need to get not feel hungry.
What was your hunger at?
2.
You go down at no hunger.
No hunger?
No hunger.
I will drink all this all the time. Then if this is possible, I have a feeling I'm about to get fucked though.
No, you don't
No,
gain.
you don't go
lose
down to
any
none.
hunger.
You don't go down any hunger.
You don't
You're
go
the
down
same.
any-
At all? Why?
One,
I was down to 0 just a minute ago.
did you drink the whole bag?
I drank enough to get me not hungry.
Okay. As you are powering and stomaching through it, you feel like the more you drink, the more you're just not filling. It's not satiating you. It tastes like shit. It tastes like.
What is the
not
point
a
of
pellet.
this?
Okay.
What is
Calm
the
down.
point of this if it doesn't do anything?
What?
What is the point of these? Of you getting
For who?
these?
Me? It
For
does
you?
enough for me.
It does enough for you?
I feel great. You don't?
You look radiant, so I guess it's helping you somewhat. But
Thanks.
I'm not feeling very full after this. I think I need to get something more warm.
More warm. I can't help you there. Everything I've got is dead as fuck.
Is that too hungry? So
Maybe we could stop by somewhere to get to eat on the way.
You know, historically, that never really works out very well when we try doing that. Maybe we should just.
You know what?
You know, Emu's on shift
we-
tonight. You can maybe just go sneak him into a closet room or something.
No, but
Well, I feel like that'd be the easiest option at this point.
I don't eat where I used to eat. No,
You don't eat where you sleep.
correct.
You just did.
Well, obviously I didn't get it in, I put it in my mouth, sure, but nothing has happened.
1 XP to Renee.
Listen, here's what my advice to you: take it or leave it. I say just go down, pull Emu off somewhere, and get a little nibble. It sounds like that's all you need.
Or I could, we every day we kind of kill people at random, so I could just get the step off of them. Yeah.
Have we been killing people at random every day? Am I missing something?
Or maybe it's
Have
just
you been?
maybe it's just in my head that kills them.
You know, there is that serial killer going around Chicago they still haven't caught. Maybe that's been you the whole time.
What's his name?
No, we don't know. He hasn't been caught.
He has a serial killer, but no serial killer name. That's odd, isn't it?
Oh, you mean the alias?
He's
I don't remember.
because I can catch him.
But can you?
Could I not? I mean, I am.
Are you a detective?
Who needs to detect if all you need to do is punch? Yeah?
You can't punch. but
You
can't
punch
find
first, and then you ask questions later.
him. Listen, if you need to feed, what's the plan here?
I imagine we will kill something along the way, and I will just.
Okay, you stay here. You think of the plan. I will be right back. I gotta go downstairs for a second.
What is the plan?
That's why I'm saying you think of the plan. I'll be right back to get you, and we'll go.
Okay, what is the end result of the plan?
You want to go ahead and
You
give,
eat.
Oh, that's plan. Okay.
Do you want to, Renee, could you go ahead and give me we'll go with wits.
I'm losing them very slowly here.
Wits and occult, please.
Ooh.
Oh, no, sorry, actually, you know what? We'll do occult and insight, actually. No wits. Occult and insight.
That's 2 and a bestial.
Okay, 2 would be enough from what you're seeing. Now, you do have a palate to drink dead blood. It's typically not very common for vampires to enjoy or even be able to benefit from feeding off of a dead human. The fact that he downed almost a whole bag by himself and still feels hungry shows that he's not actually really, he must not be hungry enough to really need blood. In a sense, you're getting the realization that he is being a greedy childer.
You know, thinking about it though, and I stop in the door and I close it and I turn back around. I don't think you're really that hungry, Luke. Maybe we can just go about the day and see how things go.
Are you going to tell me I'm not hungry?
Well, you just drank an entire bag of blood and it didn't do anything, so
Yes, it just means the blood is not good for you.
it works for me.
There's no nutritional value out of cold dead blood.
Why don't we go find JB and see what he has to say about it?
Okay. Let's go find the JB.
Okay. Now, by the time you guys leave the room and head downstairs, you guys realize that JB had gotten up pretty early. He woke up the moment that sun hit set. And You guys make your way to the bar. You see the busy nature of the Devil's Slice. As you guys are looking around, you notice that Gable looks over towards you and he sees you guys. If you're looking for JB, he already took off like 15, 20 minutes ago.
Do you know where?
I think he went to go see his boys. You know what I mean?
He's got kids.
No, the Jackhammer. I think he went to the Jackhammer.
Remember the Jackhammer?
Hey, bud, when am I get that Jack and Coke? You're gonna get the Jack and Coke when you get the Jack and Coke! Alright.
Are you having trouble back here?
No, it's just there's a lot of people here, a lot more than normal. Okay.
Need help?
No, I'm
I
good.
thought we were fully staffed.
I'm good. Gable's the only bartender. It seems like the back end is fully staffed and there is a bouncer at the front too.
Maybe they can hire another bartender.
He is ignoring you and he's working.
He can have your car.
You see as he's like pouring liquor, you see him throws keys towards you.
That's right.
Alright, we'll head out to the Jackhammer.
Okay. By the time you guys get to the Jackhammer, I'm assuming JB went by foot.
Yeah.
You guys arrive while JB is not there yet.
Do we pass him?
You give me wits and awareness, both of you. Difficulty will be on this will be 2.
1,000.
No. You're on the other side of the planet. I said so. He's in the Himalayas.
5.
Okay, you spot him.
Hey, I got 2.
Luke, I'm point.
I slow down and I pull up right next to him, and I roll down the window.
What the fuck do you want?
You want the? I heard you're going to the Jackhammer. You want a ride?
How far away am I?
Probably about 3-4 more blocks.
I'm almost here anyway.
Okay, we'll just coast with you then. I'm also hungry.
Why the fuck are you driving next to me? Why don't you just go park it somewhere and meet me in there?
JB, something tells me he's way hungrier than you. Why don't we just meet him at the door?
Okay.
His fangs are already popped. His whites are starting to fill with red.
I need you to relax, man. It's
I need you to shut the fuck up, huh?
oh my goodness.
Give me a neonate roll there.
Neonate? Oh, what's that?
Give me a fledgling roll.
I don't like this. What is it? What's a composure?
Yeah, resolve composure, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I meant to say instead of child earlier was fledgling. Luke is still very much a fledgling.
2.
2. If Luke says one more thing to you, you're gonna break his fucking nose.
If you say one more fucking thing to me, I'm gonna break your fucking nose.
Okay, just we're blocking traffic. Just step on it, Luke.
Okay, I guess push on the thing on the gas.
I'm a hangry walk the rest of the way.
Alright. You guys make your way to the Jackhammer then still?
Yes.
Alright, as you go, and Renee, you are able to now clearly identify that JB is in fact very hungry. And that is what a kindred acts like when they're on the verge of just frenzy.
I think we should probably just kind of follow him in and make sure he doesn't kill anybody in there.
Because it has happened before, I think.
Yeah, it has. A couple times.
Within a short period of time, you arrive at the Jackhammer, park, wait. JB eventually does show up, and he gets let in. It's not a club where you seem to have to, especially on a Thursday night, it's not exactly lines around the corner.
No, Friday's wet t-shirt night.
So, are you gonna be feeding off one of your usuals?
Yeah, I'll walk up to Neil and be like, Neil, $100. I need someone for bullet play. In the back, discreet.
You got it, big guy. And you notice they take the money and they flip on the light in the back room, and you notice that a light pops up above one of the doors, and you head your way back there.
Alright.
You guys come. Do you guys wait outside or do you guys go into?
We'll like grab a table inside.
All right, so you guys grab the table inside. It is a pretty slow night. It just seems like casual fraternization for most people here. There's some music playing. They do have someone playing music, but other than that, there's no drag, nothing like that going on currently.
We just sit in silence the whole time.
Well, it's not silence. There's really good tracks playing, probably by Memphis
I mean,
Viper or
we're not
something.
talking.
Oh.
After about, how long would you say it takes there, JB?
No more than 10 minutes.
Okay, so about 15 minutes goes by and JB comes out. Go ahead and remove 2 hunger.
Alright. Quiet night. I like this.
You do notice with your passive perception or awareness that both Renee and Luke are out there waiting.
Walk over.
You get yourself a Snickers.
You're not yourself when you're hungry.
No, I'm not. Sorry for lashing out, but I would recommend if I appear to be short-tempered, don't poke the bear.
Duly noted, I guess.
I'd hate for something bad to happen to you, you know what I mean?
I mean, it plenty has already happened to me. I'm not sure. I mean, you just said you're going to break my nose, but it is, you can see it's been broken many times already.
Listen, we found you because Luke is insisting that he's very hungry and just has to eat tonight, and I don't feel like he really is that hungry, and it's a waste of time.
I could eat.
You have $100?
Is this how it is in a vampire society? You have to
Shut the fuck up!
country society.
Shut up! I'm gonna put my hand over his
Can I
mouth.
get a fledgling roll from both Renee and JB?
I don't like this. This is not fun. I got 2.
2.
Okay. You're not angry. Now you're just angry.
Luke, what the fuck is wrong with you?
What? I'm just saying, it's not fair. It's like you have to
No,
be.
shh.
Okay. You have to be rich, apparently, just to
I'm gonna make a roll.
feel like you have to.
If you eat, will you shut up?
I probably would, yes. I would shut up about eating, sure.
Okay, yeah, alright. I'm gonna pull 100 out for him.
You have $100 just hanging on you. That is amazing. I would never.
Yeah, I have a job.
I know. I got replaced somehow.
I mean, outside of the pizzeria. I
I
have a
had
job.
a job.
You notice that
From
someone
work.
walks over to your table and sits down. They are a very effeminate, androgynous looking, what you would assume to be male. Their hair is pin-like straight, solid black. They're clearly wearing pale makeup, mostly foundation. You can see they have long, manicured fingernails into like claws. You can see it looks like they're wearing bright yellow contacts, and you can see fangs in their mouth.
Oh boy.
So I overheard what you were just saying. I'm from Dallas, from the vampire community down there. I don't recognize your look though. It looks really like low key. You give me wits and awareness, all 3 of you.
God damn it. I hope I fail it. I think it's like fucking. Wait, what's an awareness?
Yes.
God
I
damn
hope
it.
you best do a fail. That'd be the funniest shit.
This isn't a good roll for me.
4.
2.
Get 3.
You got 3? Okay. Both of you are unsure. Renee, you can tell it's clearly a human. It's clearly a kind dressed as a vampire.
Listen, not to be rude, but we're not really out here to socialize, so if you could just...
Yeah, it's fine. I get it. A lot of our community is very introverted, so it makes a lot of sense. I get the standoffish. But name's Lucifer. If you ever want to come and talk to me, feel free. I'm a 6,000-year-old vampire. And I also am fairly powerful at blood magic. So if you want
Oh yeah?
to...
Do a trick for us.
If you are interested, you will have to come to one of my communities. Community nights, it's a lot of fun. People typically bring like hors d'oeuvres, stuff like that. But
Vampires eat food.
there's a lot of vampires that have acquired a certain level of discipline can still eat mortal food. But I'm sure you all know that. You specifically, I've seen you in here before. I just didn't know you were part of our community.
Lucifer, you said?
Yes, Lucifer. Lucifer Ravenclaw.
We'll put it there, J.B. Reeves. As he goes, I'm gonna squeeze it kind of tight to see if he has the true strength.
But what do you mean kind of tight? Do you mean superhumanly tight? Or do you mean just a strong grip?
I mean, a little superhumanly tight. Like, not enough to,
You
like...
break his goddamn hand.
Are you
I hope
using
you
any
shatter
discipline?
his body.
I'm not using any discipline, but, I mean, if he has a flimsy handshake, his hand would break.
Okay, then give me a strength and
Why is this
strength.
happening?
And
A strength and strength?
And I'll give them a strength and strength.
Oh, no. I'm gonna rip his whole arm off. Oh,
If
no.
you do, just pass it over here. I am quite hungry.
Renee called dibs on. Oh my god, I got a 1.
Okay, they got 0. So you watch as you see them, and they immediately wince. Ah! And you feel their fingers kind of fold over, and you hear a slight snap or pop. Not quite sure what, but you see them pull their hand away, like, ah! Why did you do that?
I thought you said you were 6,000 years old.
Ah!
I thought you could handle a like-minded handshake.
It's about consent, okay? First of all, I do enjoy that. But
You do?
perhaps next time you just let me know. I'll talk to you later. You watch as they stand up and walk off.
So it's clear now that he was not kindred to me? Or am I still on the fence?
You're still
You
on
can
the
probably
fence.
tell by feeling
All right,
the heartbeat.
fair
But
enough.
you could
You
feel
probably feel a
warm
heartbeat
skin.
through
You
their
could feel
hand.
warm skin. The
Or
only
he could arouse his blood.
he could have used Flush of Life, but
Alright. If you're hungry, I'm not sure if you know about the dark suck, but you might be able to drain him and steal his power.
JB.
No, I think that's a thin blood.
JB, that was a kind.
Huh?
That was a kind.
Are you serious?
What?
There's a large amount of kind that pretend to be vampires, and they think they really are vampires out there.
You should eat him because he is putting out false allocations. Maybe we should scare him good.
I say we just try to forget that he exists.
When I have $100 burning in my pocket, I can get something to eat. So how you do it? You go to the bar and say you just want a...
A little bud play, tell him JB sent you. And it'll start off with a little kissing at first, but I'm sure you're capable of that.
Just tell him no mouth stuff.
No, that is
I don't-
a prerequisite.
I don't kiss on the mouth and tell,
What?
I don't kiss on the mouth and tell.
Well, don't tell me about it. You just do it.
Oh.
Tongue, dude. I like the little flick. The little flick. Like
No,
you're
I don't.
whispering. You're trading secrets.
Are you talking to me about the French kissing?
Yeah.
I know French kissing.
You know French Canadian kissing, but this is French kissing.
I mean, that's fair.
Luke, if you don't go eat, I'm going to stake myself.
Okay.
Hey! Don't kill him.
I have never.
Alright, we'll keep the streak alive.
If he does, that's going to be a feat in itself because he's not even hungry.
I go out to the front desk.
so you go talk to Neil.
Yes. Oui.
New here, huh?
Yes. JB sent to me.
What can I do for you?
JB sent to me. I slide $100. Bud play.
Okay.
He said you would know what that means.
I do. Green light.
Red light.
Green light as he nods towards
Oh,
the door back
okay.
to the green light.
I head down to the Green Lake.
You guys watch as he goes to head back there. You think it's weird though, because you've never gotten a green light.
Yeah.
You know what green light means,
Yeah,
but
I do.
you know it. But you've always gotten a red light.
Yeah.
Does he know what green light means?
Oh, no.
Yeah. So you know green lights for butt stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, his accent.
I think he said the other B word.
Oh, but they...
Thought you said butt play.
I'm gonna put my pants
Oh my
right there.
god. Can we just get through this? Like, can we?
No, take your time. Describe it.
So, Luke,
Yes.
I don't want to roleplay someone confused about what they're going to do to your butt. So, we're going to do
I
this.
will.
So what we're going to do is this. As soon as you get in there, there is a worker that is ready. First thing they go, all right, so you giving or taking?
I am hopefully taking... I'm not ready to... I am not ready to give yet. I'm not old enough.
Ultimate technique titles really coming.
All right. Well, that's awfully considerate. Well, turn over and, get into whatever position you want.
Okay, I'm in a comfortable position right now. If you want to...
Do you want me to pick you up? I mean, you're
relax.
pretty built.
I am pretty big, aren't I? You want to remember this, so it'll be
Do you want to be dominated then?
No.
I'm confused. Just tell me what you want.
I mean, it might be easier if you turn away from me.
First time, I get it.
I mean, I've done this before. It has not been so...
They're turned away from you. They're not seeing you. Are you going to feed on them?
Okay, just relax.
I'm sorry. Are you giving now? Is they?
Then I chomp on the right there.
Okay. So the moment you do, you feed on them. You're able to slake one hunger.
Well, thank you. Thank goodness. I am safe again. Okay. After I'm done, I lick the thing.
Okay.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Okay. Well, they are laying in a euphoric sense of like coma
Nah.
on the couch. So you can definitely leave the room.
Okay. I leave.
You leave. You guys watch as Luke comes out.
Is he walking funny?
No, you're walking normal.
Well, that was easier than I thought. I should do it more often.
I thought you said you were hungry.
I was hungry. I had all I got. I got all I needed.
Well, I didn't beg you for, good for you. You know what? We got more in common than I thought.
We have lots in common.
All right.
For instance,
Why'd you guys all come down here?
well,
Oh, it's resolved already, apparently.
we needed to eat and.
Oh, yeah.
And plus, you and I, we have one more thing in common. We have to come up with the ultimate attack.
Yeah. You notice how busy it was at the Devil Slice? I forgot about their thingy. The grand opening. Think Alistair's gonna show up?
We should probably get back in case he does.
It is a grand opening, so he
Yeah.
might.
Yeah, let's hurry back. You drove, right?
I did.
Perfect.
Alright, we're getting the van, we're going back.
All right. As you guys make your way back, bar is still fully staffed, still pretty busy. People seem to be having a good time. You guys enter in. Gable seems to have the bar under control right now. Busy though. And you notice that Robbie is now putting on music. And some people are kind of getting up and dancing along to some of the music over by the dance floor. And
This is not dancing music.
this is not, no.
Picturing them dancing to this.
You all gonna really like this. Do you feel depressed yet?
I'm gonna go up to the bar, up to Gable.
See Gable. Hey, back.
Yeah, how is this going?
I kind of got my rhythm down. I think I was just not used to the workload, but should be pretty solid. I don't need anything if you were wondering.
Great, and I walk away.
Nice talking to you. All right.
So we scan the room. Anybody see Alistair?
Wits and awareness.
Six. I love that I got 6 on that.
I get one.
Got 3.
You say you got 6?
Yeah.
3?
Yeah.
1? Okay. 2 things you notice. You notice that there's an individual over playing a pinball machine. Seems to be wearing a jacket with a hood pulled up. You can see that they have sunglasses on inside. And they are playing the machine. And as they kind of stop, they get up and they sort of look around every once in a while. They seem to be like they're maintaining a low profile on purpose. However, as you are scanning the room, you do notice that there is someone else in this room. You notice Chance sitting in the double slice.
Out in the open?
Kind of incognito.
Oh.
You see him sitting there. However, you notice that the long hoodie that he is wearing kind of doesn't hide the prosthetic on his arm. And you notice that he sort of looks like he stretches back, and you see him stick his hand into a purse and pull out someone's wallet.
Jesus Christ.
You see him kind of pocket it real smooth like.
It's only she seeing.
She's the only one that sees it, yep.
Hey, guys, there's someone a little suspicious looking over on the pinball machine over there. You want to check it out? I need to go talk to someone.
On it.
He's a former busser. Not busser. A former bouncer.
Oh, just
I
go
will
check
take care
out.
of it.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to Chance.
Do you walk over to Chance?
Hey, how's it going? How have you been? Can I talk to you?
You know, I haven't really quite told Laws that I'm here yet.
Yeah, great. Let's go to Lars's office and talk.
Alright, after you.
Yes, he kind of gets up.
I'm gonna head to Lars's office. Hopefully it's unlocked.
As you make your way over to Lars's office, it is unlocked, and Lars is in there.
Great. Walk in.
You see Lars kind of looks up real quick, and you notice as he does, you see him quickly shuts off what appears to be a monitor.
Are we interrupting something?
Oh, no, nah, it's fine. I was just looking at the security footage of the bar. It's quite busy out there. Chance? And you notice that Chance goes,
Hey, I'm back. I thought you weren't supposed to be here because the Hakata Primogen is looking for you. Right, so that is true. However, I feel like because I've done so much work on this tournament shit, I deserve to be at least involved in it slightly. And I need Renee to help me. So, maybe we can come to an agreement, alright?
You see Lars kind of looks over towards Renee. What's he you talking about?
You know, I had my hand in setting up all those sigils around the arena. I need Renee's help to complete it further.
Wait, you did that?
That was me.
Why?
Ah. Smart. You know the Shadowlands.
Yeah.
I have a simple solution to a problem we have. You see, this tournament, it's gonna be the first one that's gonna have so many, impressionable kind at the event. And we also know how dangerous it can be for our kindred to use certain disciplines within such a close proximity to mortals. So, I conjured up a little spell, a little death magic. We're gonna put the arena sort of in a limbo, right between the lines, between our world and the Shadowlands.
That doesn't sound like a great idea.
That is why I need you.
What am I gonna do?
Listen, I know you're more of the specialty in the reanimation, but that's exactly why I need it. You and me need to make a trip to a place that no one else can follow. I'm willing to make another sacrifice, just like this one. And in turn, well, let's just say that if anyone decides to get a little frisky at the tournament, well, I'll make sure I put a nice stop to that real quick.
I mean, if it's gonna give us that sort of advantage, then I guess I can't say no.
That, I think it's about time you get yourself comfortable with it. At least learn the ropes. You know I might not be around forever.
Lars is alright with that.
Does Pentex know about this?
As far as I'm aware, Pentex can go fuck themselves. This is for us, not them. And if they try anything funny, we'll never see him again. Just like that.
I see you have taken your duties in this quite seriously, Chance.
Chance likes to play to win.
That's true. I'm a sore loser. Well, how are your two pack members doing? Also, any word on Lucius run away?
Unfortunately, no. We know he's taken over the Seven Fires, though. The cult is still running, but they are in a disarray. Not quite sure what Lucius plans on doing with them, but they are a threat that we do not need to worry about at the moment.
Alright. Well, let me know when that little fucking weasel pops up again. Renee? Pack members. Trust, don't trust. Which one is it?
Don't trust, but not for the typical reasons.
Ah, so they're stupid.
That's a bit harsh, but close.
Good. Stupid helps us here. They're involved in the tournament, right? Yes, that's just a fact. Well, we all know the caliber that they're gonna be bringing to this thing. I sure as fucking fighting in this. That's suicide. Ain't no way that those two are even remotely gonna make it. So, we better make sure that at least gets some sort of edge. And this is why I have encouraged them to come up with an ultimate technique. You want them to come up with an ultimate technique. Do you, what, you think they look like Methuselahs? They don't look like elders.
Wait, why, Chance, why are you hearing this ultimate technique thing and acting like it's normal? This seems insane to me. This is normal?
It's normal for kindred who are crazy. That's who it is. It's normal for kindred who seem to be out of touch with humanity.
So you have an ultimate technique?
I wouldn't say I would like to brag, but I got a technique that I have worked on, but...
Does it involve any other limbs?
Maybe. Maybe
Doesn't
I'll...
sound like a good technique.
Perhaps I could improve it. Nonetheless. Are you ready?
As ready as I will ever be. As long as someone's gonna make sure they don't get in trouble out there.
Good. I'll need you to at least bring one head.
One head?
The skull. That's all.
Human?
Has to be human.
I don't really have those on hand.
Shit. Alright. We'll have to get ourselves a skull. Graveyard.
We haven't gone grave digging in a long time.
Well, tonight. Now, I'll get the shovels.
Or a crowbar, we can just pop open a mausoleum. That's way easier.
Right, but we got two guys with us, so might as well just make them dig.
Alright, whatever you say.
Besides, I like digging up the real old ones.
Lead the way.
You wanna go round him up? I should probably slip out of here.
Where do I meet you then?
Let's see how. What would be a good graveyard? About the one by Hyde Park.
Alright. We'll meet you there when?
2 hours.
Fine. I leave.
Okay, and meanwhile, while that was happening, you guys made your way up to that individual. As they're playing the pinball machine.
We're up there, that next room?
Yep.
I'm sorry, feller. We're not familiar with you.
You suck! Ah! He's blasted. I would be able to beat this Black Knight easily in combat. This is ridiculous. I'll put in another, what is it, 50 cents?
Is this clearly Alistair?
It's clearly Alistair, yeah.
Alistair?
You're not supposed to notice me.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. We'll look at the wall. It's funny we should find you here. We actually were meaning to meet with you to try to get a hold of you.
Is that so?
Yep.
Lars hasn't been spreading gossip or rumors about me, has he?
No, we were actually hoping for your personal help.
My personal help. I
Yeah.
don't know you.
Right, but you know Lars,
I know of Lars, yes.
and since you're taking on it, and we heard how strong you are from Vincent, so we were just wondering if you would help us.
So you ran into Vincent as well?
Yeah.
He does seem to have a
eccentric way of describing those, but
He was
why would I help you?
Well, we are. Because all of us could always use a good extra set of hands at some point, and we're finding ourselves in peculiar situations all the time that might benefit you or anyone like you. Right?
I agree.
You watch as the game, he just lets the ball go down into the hole and he stops and turns towards you.
I don't like vague promises. You need to be straightforward with me. What exactly do you want?
We need ultimate moves. Something that'll help
The
us.
two of you are competing?
We are.
Are you insane?
Take a beat, maybe.
Sanity is a vague term that I dance around all the time.
So you would like to learn an ultimate technique?
Yeah.
I'd say between now and the first bout, very possible for you to at least harness one. Tell me at least you've got a start, like a base.
What is it you mean by this exactly?
It means that you have
Like a name?
There seems to be quite a few people around here. Perhaps we should
Right.
be
Yeah,
speaking.
Yeah,
so
well, why don't you
openly.
come up to our place and we can talk with a little more exclusivity.
Sure. Just let's go. Make it quick.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got this, yeah.
And as they pass, you notice that Gable sees you guys go with this guy. You see Gable. And you guys head upstairs. So, you take him to your apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so he walks in.
Holy shit! This place is a crap hole.
It's a humble abode.
Yeah, there were promises that it would get fixed up by the new management, but
Well, I mean, I did buy the building. I just didn't know that this portion was so bad. Is that mold?
yeah, it's like a house pet.
I'm pretty sure when they get remodeled, they left this room alone.
Why does the entire apartment smell like piss?
Some people pissed in here.
A couple months ago, there was someone who found themselves locked up here.
All right, I'm gonna get contractors in here and get this renovated because this is bad. Actually,
Goes over to the pipe, starts pulling off what looks like white strips of paper.
oh yeah, this is asbestos. All right, well, at least
Is that the color?
I mean, at least
I just thought it was white.
no. All right, we're here now. What do you require of me?
We know you're strong. We want to be strong. We need you to train us.
An ultimate technique.
Ultimate technique.
So you have a base then.
Yes.
What is a base? What
A
is
base
it?
means you have a premise, a principle of how the technique should work, how it
Sure.
should fire, an example in every caliber.
Sure.
Mm.
Absolutely.
What discipline are you using your technique for?
Potence.
Potence. All right, that's my specialty.
Well, there you go. Mine would probably be. I could probably use potence for close. Yeah, it'd be potence because we have a sambal background.
Sambal?
Yeah, sambal.
What is sambal?
It's like when you get greased up and you get on top of another man.
You both have to be naked.
Yeah.
You
I don't know if
either
it's-
speaking of Greco-Roman wrestling or gay porn, one of the two.
Is there a difference?
I believe one is a combat sport, the other one is intercourse.
Then it was probably that
I mean,
one.
okay, that's fair.
Yeah, because we weren't. It wasn't for sexual satisfaction that we were doing.
Do you mean Sambo, the Russian wrestling technique?
Is that what it is?
I believe Sambo.
I thought it was Sambal.
Sambo.
Because I always saw Lost balls.
I thought it was sambal. Like sambal.
Yeah.
Sambo.
Yeah. So
Sambo.
So we I would say pretty close to masters of Sambo.
Oh, well then perfect. Grappling is my expertise as well, so I should be able to teach you relatively easy.
Yeah.
But this doesn't explain what I would get out of it. You told me that you are someone who is often encountering things of great interest.
Yeah.
What?
I
could
can make you
interest me
rich.
in? You could make me rich?
Sure.
Okay. That is
Pentex is up to something nefarious.
That is true, and I'm even concerned you know about Pentex to start with.
Yeah.
So you're aware that they're involved in this tournament.
Oh yes, very,
Yeah.
very
And
involved.
we have a mutual benefactor who is concerned with how they are treating other supernatural creatures. Other than that, or they, I don't know. Do changelings? I've never seen a changeling in a day, but I haven't seen it.
Interesting. You see, he gets a call, watches his phone goes off, he pulls it out. Marilyn. Yes, go ahead, speak. All right. From my understanding, they've already went and did their meeting, so they should have already been abducted by now. See if you can use the web and see if Kaido is in position. He probably won't have any means of communicating with us.
Kind of. He knows the sheriff.
Apparently.
I thought the sheriff said we weren't supposed
Right.
to know he's in here.
I don't know.
If Pentex is anything like they're used to, they won't ever create something without some sort of failsafe. In fact,
They got some kind of safe.
I might have
might have money
two
in
individuals that could help me out. Let me know what you find out, Marilyn. Thanks.
We're going to get rich.
Say, perhaps the two of you could help me with something. Pentex is doing some sort of experimentation on the fighters here in this tournament. If it would be possible for you to infiltrate into their database and acquire any information you could on their experiments, specifically anything involving genosplicing, genetic bioengineering.
Oh, I thought it was okay. That makes sense.
And anything involving some sort of parasitic life force. I think that's the best way I can describe it at the moment, until we learn more about it.
Yeah, we have connections, apparently. We know people who are connected with Pendex. I think we can do that.
All right. Well, when do you want to start then?
I would assume as soon as possible.
Yes, we
because,
only, I think we have a
yeah,
week.
yeah.
No, 2 weeks.
No, we have
3 weeks.
It's next week. The first fight's next week.
I told you.
Yeah, anything you could help us with until then. I'm sure you are quite a busy man, so I figured tonight's out of the question, but possibly tomorrow night.
I could work something tonight and tomorrow night. I could train you up till the tournament. I think you'll probably need some time. But if you're going to be using a ultimate technique involving potence and grappling, then I would suggest that you figure out now how you want to implement that into a technique. What's your goal?
To kill.
You wish to dispatch your target.
Or maim. Take them out to the fight. That's what I want.
To be completely honest with you, Alistair, shoot straight. We want money.
I really need money.
We're planning on betting the best we can on ourselves until we find an opponent that possibly can't take us, and of course we would bet against ourselves, so...
So this is some sort of inside racket.
Yes. Yeah.
Suppose I'm not surprised. It is quite... sounds like a fledgling idea.
So far, it is the only motivation we have to have entered the tournament, and that is what we're sticking to.
So both of you have no interest in becoming hardened, experienced warriors, combatants of the afterlife, kindred connoisseurs of death.
Experience is experience, and we're always happy to gain as much as we can, but...
I'm like a year old. This is a little bit heavy for me.
Did you just say you are a year old?
A little bit.
Memphis is older. Okay.
Does Memphis have an ultimate technique? Would he be able to teach
Memphis
it?
has 3 ultimate techniques.
Maybe we should talk to Memphis. Get him.
You're not talking to Memphis.
No?
I would love to see that play out.
Memphis is busy at the moment, and he's going to remain busy.
Distracting the Camarilla for you.
For the most part, yes.
Well, there you go.
And trust me, if there's anything that boy is good at, it's distracting. Now, you are
Easy
going
on
to
the
be
eyes.
facing enemies that are immensely fast, immensely strong, beyond comprehension with skill, and you're going to plan to take them off guard. If that is the case, then I recommend that you figure out or decide on an attack that is, well, one that you're only going to have one shot at. What's your specialty?
Shooting.
So firearms, which have nothing to do with grappling or potence.
Yeah, but I feel I have an ultimate technique already for that. For distance, it's more close.
I go to the bathroom and I come back out with my duffel bag full of sports equipment. This is my specialty.
Yeah, grappling with sticks. Come on.
You fight with a cricket bat?
Cricket, hockey, golf, baseball,
Clubs.
a tennis racket. I don't recommend that one. I was thinking. Hey, let me show you what I have. I put out a hockey stick and a puck. I use potence.
Did you just get hungrier? Glad.
All
glad.
that for
Glad you went all through all that.
I
I'm done.
spent 40 minutes getting
And
it's like one hunger.
And by the time this portion of the conversation is happening, you would have came out and noticed that they are gone. Gable would say they went upstairs with that.
I go upstairs.
Okay. So you would be walking in at this point.
When I walk in, do I see them immediately?
Yes, they're standing in the living room.
Damn.
Okay, I cause this slap shot of death. And I just throw the puck towards a wall, whatever wall.
Renee, as you walk in,
As I walk in, while I'm walking to open the door, I'm like, all right, guys, we gotta go grave rob.
and then a puck just like smacks into the wall next to you.
It was.
Oh.
It was.
You found Alistair.
He's.
Well, at least I'm getting contractors to fix the wall. That's good. That's a start. Your technique is to throw a hockey puck
Yes. So how would I do it?
With the hockey
with a
stick.
hockey stick. Usually they send the puck further.
I'm gonna try to pull the puck out of the wall.
I mean, I could. I guess.
Pull it out.
I throw it at him.
I mean, I could do that. That's pretty.
All right, I'll give you an example here. I guess this is a little lazy of me, but you said you use guns, right?
Yeah.
Okay, potents. Ah, beautiful. What type of gun, firearm? What's your specialty?
Pistols, but I mean, you give me anything that.
Pistols. What are we talking about? Semi-automatic, fully automatic. Are we talking about revolvers? What type of pistol are you
A
speaking
revolver, of course. I have
of? So
a
a 6-shooter,
Smith and Wesson Schofield.
double action, I'm assuming. Oh no, that would be single action. A Schofield.
Yeah, probably single action. Now I also have my Henry X model 45 lever action.
So a repeating rifle.
Why don't you unload all the bullets into your hand and then throw them?
Because there's a gun.
So let me see your.
But you use potents,
pistol.
and it's
Alright.
much stronger.
Now, your friend Luke here has a pretty good idea, except maybe the execution is poorly explained. 6 shots. You notice that he takes the chamber, he opens it up, spins it, and you watch as he spins it, he pops 1 bullet out and closes it. Your opponent will believe that you have 6 shots. Make them stay on that mentality. Use your shots sparingly. If they see that you are firing wildly or firing quickly, they will come to the conclusion that you are trying to throw them off. So, as you take aim on your targets, use the 5 shots accurately. Once you get down to your 6th shot, make it count. You have nothing in the chamber. Now it's time to make them truly believe that you are moving in for your last attempt. Your last bullet. With potents, throwing a bullet is not ideal. The dynamics don't quite work. Bullet spins, you're more or less throwing a large piece of lead. But someone who truly masters potents can use it. Not like a sledgehammer, but like a finely pointed pin. Like a hammering pin. Now, it's loud enough downstairs that I don't think anyone will quite understand this, but for example, you see him take the bullet, and he grabs it like this, and you see him go, and as he blows into his fist, you see the bullet shoot out of his hand. And as it fires off and hits into the wall, and he drops the casing onto the ground. Potents can be used delicately, not like a hammer. Try to think outside the box. That's how an ultimate technique really comes about. It's using something that already exists and thinking about how to use it in a different manner.
So I can use my teeth.
If you want to bite your bullet,
No, I mean, I'll rip out a teeth and then blow that at them. That's like 32 extra bullets.
You need your teeth to feed, don't you?
They'll grow back.
I'm sorry. Perhaps we should hold our conversation. Your other pack members in the room, are they
Oh,
involved?
no, let me interrupt. I was enjoying watching you blow dart a bullet with your hand. That was something.
I'm going to use that.
It's pretty good when I'm not into a line.
So, perhaps
Call it a
we...
blowjob.
Yeah,
Because it gets the job done.
I like it. I like it.
Perhaps it could be introduced, or you guys can tell me exactly what's all... Are you participating in the tournament as well?
JBBJ.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't touch that with a 10-foot pole.
She's a fan club.
So you are the intelligent one in the group.
I don't know about that. I just have a survival instinct, I suppose.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, I could start the training tonight, if you are ready. If not, if you have something to take care of or do, then tomorrow.
I don't know if we have anything planned for tonight.
I don't think so.
Did you guys?
Actually, I do, and I was hoping I could get your help.
Was for that?
We need a skull.
You can't have mine.
I wasn't going to ask for yours. I need help acquiring one at a graveyard, if you catch my drift.
Wait, don't you have a morgue?
Grave robbing.
Yeah, you don't have skulls sitting around morgues, though.
You have bodies.
Yeah,
That's
but,
where skulls come from.
right. You know what it would take to get all the skin and muscle and
Could you
everything off of a
2,000
human
pounds
head?
of pressure.
You'd probably destroy the skull.
No, you break it off at the neck. I've
Oh.
taken a skull before.
So
Yeah.
you are indeed the smart
And
one.
the other thing is, typically these bodies are being prepared for open casket.
I think someone would
viewings
notice if the body had a missing head.
Would
And then
you,
the ones that are not are being cremated, so skull's not really part of the equation at the morgue.
what
so,
if someone came into the morgue that had no head?
well, then that especially
well,
doesn't help us.
Yeah, she needs a head.
I mean, no, the head is coming with, but it's not attached.
Yeah.
Right.
Or we can go to a graveyard.
We just go to the grave. Like the skull's already ready.
I guess
to
that
go.
works.
I figured you guys would make quick work of the digging. Chance only has one good arm, so
Who is the leader in this group?
no one.
Destiny.
I think you need someone here to make decisions.
You would say that, wouldn't you?
It just seems though that there's a lot of circular conversations when it comes to what you.
That's how we get things done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what?
We circle around it like sharks.
Not me to judge. So, I'll let you guys get to your grave digging, and I will come up with a training regiment. One that I think will whip you up into shape. Well, let's see. Tomorrow night, outside of the Devil's Slice, you'll find some sort of carrion bird waiting. Follow it. It'll most likely move north. Don't lose track of it. It's not going to turn around for you. And you watch as Alistair turns and walks out.
What the fuck was all that? How'd you get him to agree to train you?
We have to find about genopising.
Is that a zodiac?
It's a parasite.
Never heard of it.
It's a parasite that Pentex has, and we have to figure out. We need to talk to Robbie about that too. I figured Robbie would be able, because it sounded like computer, no mumbo jumbo.
Yes, I mean, Eggy.
It's called a what now?
It's a
Germanetic splicing.
yes. It's a parasite of some kind.
A Pentex is doing experiments, like what we'd heard. So we have to.
So you're helping him delve into that?
Yes.
Got
And
it.
for exchange, he would help us get our ultimate techniques.
Well, that works because what you guys are helping with me tonight is involving the tournament and those sigils on the walls. I guess Chance put there. He's gonna shift it to another plane. So
Why?
What?
we'll talk about more when we get there.
Wait.
It sounds scary. It is scary. I'm not gonna lie.
But why?
Supposedly it's gonna give him an advantage.
Give chance?
Yeah.
Is he fighting?
No, but if anyone causes any problems, I guess his wording was they'll disappear. So he can elaborate on that more when we get there. I didn't get all the details.
But we are nothing if not trouble. Or a problem, you know.
He means like the opposition. I'm pretty sure, not you guys. I don't think you guys fall into that category.
He's betting on us.
Oh.
This is what we call securing the bag. And
So-
Chance is the bag man.
So do we have to make sure he loses?
Well, we just probably have to cut him in.
Listen, you still have the keys for Gabe's car.
I do.
Let's just take that. We're going to the cemetery by Hyde Park.
Okay, do we have shovels or anything?
I think Chance is bringing them.
Okay.
You think or you know?
I think he mentioned it. We'll find out. We don't have shovels here.
I don't want to dig with my hands.
Me either.
Not
You're a
again.
cowboy. You're used to getting dirty.
Yeah. But the only grave I'll be digging is my own.
That's poetic. All right. Well.
There's no digging hole competition, so I can't. I don't have a shovel in my bag. So.
All right. Fairly certain he's bringing a shovel. Let's just go.
Okay.
All right, you guys make your way there.
If not, we're going to Walmart.
That would work.
You make your way to the graveyard. As you do, Chance is already there. He did, in fact, bring shovels. Let's go with it, actually. Sure, with that. Now, Chance sees you guys arrive. All right. Well, took you long enough. You boys ready to dig?
I suppose.
There you are. Starts throwing over shovels.
Are we at the grave that he picked?
Yeah.
What's it say?
It's something from like the 1800s. So,
Maybe it's someone I know.
well, it is a.
Oh, you tell us, JB. What does it say? What's the name? Do you know
Huh?
that? What's the name on the grave? Do you know that?
Dead men have no names.
Well, that's right there.
Right.
All you gotta do is read
And
it.
that's why we're gonna dig them up. So, go on, get digging.
Okay.
Alright, we start digging. Is Chance helping us?
No.
Me and Chance just sitting there. Yeah.
You guys just gonna watch or you guys gonna help us?
You're doing
Sorry.
great.
It's hard to use shovel.
I already use a shovel my ass.
Also, I don't want to be.
Is he pretending that it's a stiff prosthetic?
Yeah. Also, don't want to be a I guess like party pooper, but a friend of yours is showing up. By the way, don't get too aggressive.
Which friend?
Wait, is it someone I would get aggressive with?
And you hear the sound of spurs
Oh.
as you see, in your words, Murph.
Yep. Good old Murph.
I forgot.
Murph, you so and so.
You see this ghostly, almost skeletal image of Murph. Very Ghost Rider-y. He's got his full outfit though. You see as he looks towards the group. Partner.
You here to stir up some trouble?
Not anymore. Not getting paid.
So that before was just a paycheck to you.
Just me getting the silver dollar. Like usual. Trying to talk sense into you. Granted, I'll give you that. I don't think you got it in you. But you showed me. Still willing to put up a good fight. Even if you are a piece of shit bloodsucker.
Why you talking so dirty to me, boy?
See, Chance? Alright, now keep your fucking pants on.
How do you know him? What's the affiliation?
Well, kind of the reason why we're grabbing the skull. He is going to be our bargaining chip. He's a revenant. Very,
This is his grave.
very rare. No. But you say you know this one, right? Yeah. Someone me and JB killed. Or I should say JB killed. You don't remember, do you?
Was he feeding?
No, this is back when he was a human.
Oh.
Although, even as a human, you like to jump to conclusions a lot.
That doesn't sound like
I
him.
was never a human. Not since that night. Became a monster.
Yeah, you're a fucking monster.
No, before that.
I know.
When I became a hunter.
Yeah, the point of being a hunter, though, is you hunt monsters, not hunt humans.
That's what they like to tell you, but what they do is they turn you into a monster.
You just killed anyone you thought was a monster. This is one of them.
Yeah, was a monster.
Why, do you remember even why you killed this one?
Probably because he was not a monster.
That sounds about right.
I'll
I'll remember.
Was he?
I honestly, I mean, if for the love of God, someone would tell me his name, maybe I could put a fucking face to the story.
What's the grave say?
You look at it, you can see that the first name says Paul, but the last name is pretty worn out. You can see it's something starts with a F, but you can't really make out the last part of it.
Paul F. something.
Paul F. The Cook County Cougar Man. I remember.
Do you?
Yeah.
A cougar man?
Cougar Man, yeah.
Like a were-cougar?
No, he was a fucking trapper, and
A trapper? You saw the mess he left.
he's a trapper. He leaves dead animals.
Dead animals?
Also, that wasn't why you killed him. It wasn't because there was dead animals. You killed him because he knew math.
I know math.
You said it was not natural for him to know that many numbers.
It wasn't. It's cougar thinking.
You can't really see a facial expression off of Murph because he's a skeleton, but
Did JB kill you?
no. I died of natural causes much, much later.
So how'd you end up like this then?
You see, JB and I made a very stupid pact one time. Before we even really knew what we were dealing, we were just two hotheads, killing monsters and collecting bounties on them. We found an old book. I found an old book. Had a bunch of old spells and incantations, and hunters have been using spells and magic for a long
Some
time.
hunters. Some hunters. Not all.
We decided to do a pact, one that would, according to the spell, protect us from death.
Ah.
Doesn't mean you can't die,
Didn't read the fine print on that one.
just
huh?
doesn't mean you ain't going over. Not all the way,
Well,
including
you find
you.
a loophole. Or a loophole found me, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess maybe we can see what happens if I stake you right here. You see, Chance? You said you were gonna play nice. Remember, you gotta play nice. Fine.
We are literally digging a grave right now. Do you want to lie down in it?
I've never been more proud of you in my life.
I get you, JP.
Just get the skull, and we can do what we need to do. You see, Chance looks over towards you. That little pack they did, that little spell. Not really a spell. It's more of a summoning ritual. And you guys summoned a pretty nasty character. Something that can warp reality. Something I've met before.
So you saying it needs killing?
I don't think you can kill it. I don't think death even exists to it.
I could sure find out.
I would highly recommend against it. Let him. That's all he ever does anyways, run his mouth, get his ass into trouble, and expect other people to pull him out.
I pull. This is about Omaha again, isn't it?
It is about Omaha. And Daytona. And Tallahassee.
Tallahassee wasn't my fault.
And Salt Lake City.
Alright, you got me at Salt Lake. That was maybe 2 times.
I'm pretty sure there's multiple towns in Wyoming that no longer exist because of you.
Yeah. They're better off.
Making ghost towns isn't making things better.
I cleaned the ghosts out of the town.
You made the ghosts.
And then I cleared them.
God, I hope this gets over with. Is there anything anyone want to do here before we get to the skull?
Just going to keep on digging.
Okay. You guys dig until you guys hit the wood. Dum, dum.
I think whatever it is, we found the bottom.
All right, well, pop off the top. Literally on both of them.
Wait, there's 2 holes we're digging?
The lid and the body, you dumbass. Come on.
Alright, I'll take the shovel and I'll bust open the casket.
As you bust the casket open, you see the skeletal remains in there. You'd see the cougar man, his dead body. His dead skeleton, or his skeleton remains. Skeletal remains.
Cook County Cougar.
Where's the cougar skeleton?
If you look at the 5th and 6th vertebrae, it's unnatural.
You'll recognize that he
look at
has
him.
scoliosis.
Scoliosis?
Scoliosis.
I think you
The man had a hump.
and
Again.
the ability to turn into a cougar-like man creature.
JB, these bones are all human.
They're not human. You just don't have the trained eye.
I have an expertise in cadavers.
Well, do you have an expertise in cougar men?
I didn't even know that was a thing until
Exactly.
now. I don't think
Someone
it is.
please tell him there's no such thing as a fucking cougar man.
Okay, you know what? Next time there's a cougar man and you need someone to go out and hunt it, don't call me.
Everyone here raise your hand if you ever seen or heard of a cougar man.
You're welcome.
Just throw me the skull.
I'll pull the skull out and throw it up.
Throw it up. You see Chance takes a look over at it. Perfect. Yeah, this'll do. Alright. You see as he pulls out what appears to be this black, almost like cloth. He sets it down, puts the skull on it. So he starts putting out a bunch of candles.
Oh, we're doing this right here, huh?
Right here.
Back in the day, this would be exactly the kind of thing that would make me want to be like, I need to kill.
I could see that. Maybe. Especially if back in the day, it's 1800s. Sure.
How many witches did you kill?
You see Chance's eyes go solid black. And you immediately feel the temperature begin to drop.
Are we shifting planes?
Don't breathe.
The entire cemetery begins to become filled with what looks like a dense fog. Tech J, if we could get a little bit of a drop on the music there,
Oh, that sounded good.
just so it doesn't. What's in there? All right. You see, Chance leans down, he picks up the skull, and the eyes light up like a torch. And you watch as the mouth opens, and it puts a beam of light, and as he moves the skull, the light pierces through the fog. All right. We lose the skull, we lose our way back. And he walks forward. Follow me. Don't walk off.
Maybe we should hold on to each other.
I don't think that anyone knew they were signing up for this tonight, Chance. What is going on?
We're gonna take our skeletal revenant friend here, and we're gonna drop him off at his new daycare.
Real quick,
Fine.
do we know would I know what a revenant is?
No, not really.
I have one in a cult.
You could make a roll for it. Give me a wits and occult then.
I'm gonna blood surge. What was tonight worth anyway? If we're just gonna keep going back up in hunger.
I hope you don't get a best skill fail.
I'm gonna use a willpower. 4.
Think of it as a vengeful human spirit, but can cross over into the mortal plane.
Gotcha. He's a ghost.
Kind of. It's like a super ghost almost.
Okay.
And
I know
it's
what
also
that
a
is.
super ghost that knows who it is. It doesn't have like a shadow self. It's bound.
Is it silver killable?
Is it silver killable?
Yeah.
You don't know how to kill a revenant. You're not even sure if you could kill a revenant.
But I have silver bullets.
Yes.
Perfect.
As Chance leads you through the graveyard, on the outskirts of it where the dense fog is, you swear you can see images. Things moving along the fog line. People, shadows, stretching across tombstones and mausoleum walls. The trees almost seem to curl over you like they're trying to just engulf you in their presence. Eventually, you make your way to a mausoleum that you did not see when you entered in here. It's massive, grandiose, huge, almost looks Greek. Massive pillars out front lead to huge, ornate black obsidian doors. The sweet smell of incense seemed to roll out of the mausoleum. As Chance shines the skull torch onto the door, it cracks and pushes inward, revealing the soft flame light on the inside. There's a slight hesitation by you when you see the flames, but you continue forward. Inside the mausoleum, where you would normally see the coffin, the place of rest for the deceased. There is not a coffin. There is a figure. Massive in size, monstrous even, and definitely not human. It appears to be some sort of shrouded behemoth, wrapped in chains and bandages. Its horrifically malformed face hides in the recesses of the shadowed cloth that's pulled over its head. Close to 20 feet in size, it's gargantuan. As Chance walks forward towards it, alright, this is it. This is the thing. So,
The thing we brought in.
you watch as Chance makes his way forward. Nada menor, nada more dicano, nada col medaro. And you see as he makes his way forward, this entity turns and looks, and you see Chance kind of wave Murph forward. And as Murph comes forward, he looks towards him. He stands, and this thing lurches down towards Murph's side and begins to exhale this tomb-like breath. Sort of sweeps through the room. The creature opens his mouth and begins to breathe. And as he does, you see wisps and trails of Murph pull off of his body as he becomes inhaled by this creature. And as he does, you see its eyes begin to illuminate with this pale green. And it stares down towards Chance. Your offering is accepted. I like to manifest my desire. Manifest it for me. Manifest my will. You watch as the creature takes its massive, and also you look at its hand, does not have 4 fingers and a thumb. It appears to have 7 fingers and 2 thumbs, one on each side of the palm. Puts its malformed alien-like hand into the recesses of the robes and pulls out what appears to be a gold swinging chain with a lump of metal on the end of it. And he hangs it over Chance and drops it. You see Chance kind of and catches it with his other hand. And as he does, you see it slide down, and he looks towards it, and it appears to be a gold chain, and the piece of metal appears to be that of a what you would, like an iron head, if you were to think about like a head effigy, just as a metal sculpted head hanging from the chain. And you notice that he looks towards the creature and Malfor, Malavum, Malfor, Melavum, and he goes, start backing up.
Backing up.
And as you guys back up, you back up out of the mausoleum, and as the doors close, you notice that you turn around and you guys are standing by the graveyard. Chance is still, or standing by the exhumed grave. Chance is on his knees, his eyes come back from being black. You swore you were walked several hundred feet to the mausoleum, but you're right back where you started the entire trip. And Murph is not here.
Few questions. Is Murph dead?
Oh, don't quite know if I can answer that. But I would assume not dead, but deader, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. What was that massive thing that really felt the urge to kill?
Well, I'll tell you this. It's very old. And part of me believes that it has something to do with, well, you know what? There's no reason for us to go into schooling you on the Shadowlands, so we can talk about it another time. So right now, we should get out of here before anyone notices a giant hole in the ground and a missing head.
Wait, we're not gonna put the dirt back?
Well, you can if you want. I'm taking the school and I'm getting out of here.
I feel like it's our responsibility to like at least put things back to like a decent state.
Okay.
Well, you knew the guy, if that's what you want to do.
Ah, you can take care of your cougar, man.
Yeah. I climb out of the hole and start shoveling the dirt back in.
That would help.
See, as they're help you, as Chance kind of scoots over towards you. Do you think he feels bad about killing this cougar, man?
No. I'm very surprised he even wants to put the grave back together at all, so I'm not going to question it. I don't know how his mind works, I never will.
Alright. Well,
Let me see it.
the skull or the necklace?
Necklace.
He holds it up, shows it. It's a standard plain gold chain, but the head is, just looking at it gives you like the heebie-jeebies. It's what appears to be a person's face stuck in like agony. So
is this what you needed for the tournament?
Tomorrow night, make our way to the tournament grounds. This is gonna make us complete our little ritual. Then we'll be all set.
you notice that he wraps it up around his arm.
Are there any more surprises involved with this before it's completed?
No, but I'm gonna teach you how to do it. Because this little ritual can be done anywhere. It's not specific to the tournament grounds, but we're making it that way. We're gonna create a nice little thinning of the veil. Get us right to the line without crossing over. If this goes the way our plan, it means that you could, anywhere you want, at any time, at any place, bring, let's say, an enemy, let's say a kind, into a place, into a pocket reality that doesn't quite exist. Do whatever you want, do whatever you need to. No repercussions, no masquerade breach, nothing. And then you come back like you're walking right through the front door. Quite effective.
Sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
The catch was what we just did.
That can't be it.
Revenants are quite rare, and Murph is offering his servitude to that entity. In returns, Murph will expect me to take care of my portion of the deal.
Which is?
Looks at JB, filling in the dirt.
Ah. Well,
Sure miss sweating.
this is awkward.
It did.
Yeah.
He doesn't want JB dead. Not final death, dead. But he wants JB to know what it's like. To experience what he had to go through.
And you're gonna carry that out for him?
Kind of this.
Cool.
Sorry.
Does it
That's
seem
weird.
Does it seem kind of odd that even in the 1800s we were burying 6 feet down?
No. Coyotes can't dig that low.
I guess that makes sense though too.
Well, you should probably get the fuck out of here, huh?
Yeah, I should. Alright, well, also, by the way, I should let you know. So I've got a few other Hakata members here in the city that I know. You've never met them, but you might hear soon. They told me about the whole Frankie thing still. You been teaching him?
Off and on.
I heard word that this Charlotte's looking for me. And she's looking for anyone that may know me. And I guess you have dodged her meetings twice now.
Dodge is a harsh word.
Well, all I'm saying is that you might have to make a little friendly stop, meet with her, throw her off your trail.
And what am I to tell her about you? She's going to ask.
Well, first of all, they don't know that I'm your sire.
Really?
Of course. They think your sire was someone that was ashed and, well, I can't remember what the story was.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're telling me this now, before I go see her. Anything
Well,
else that I need to know?
It's one of the reasons. Lars will fill you in on the rest of it, but for the most part, we've got your fake sire all lined up. But they saw me kind of lurking around the Devil's Slice, so they're gonna assume that I was around you and encountered with you some way or another. Just, you're a good liar. We'll come up with something.
Thanks.
All right, tomorrow night, tournament grounds.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be there.
All right.
She turns and watches he takes off. You wait, and Luke and JB get done filling up the grave.
Alright, we got it done. Where'd Chance go?
He had to get out of town. He shouldn't have been here to begin with.
He couldn't even say goodbye. Couldn't even say, hey, boys, thank you for digging a hole, taking me to a creepy monster, and doing all that.
He's in a hurry.
Hurry, inconsideracy.
Well, hey, at least he reunited you with your ex-lover for a little bit. That probably felt nice, huh? Right? That's the vibe I was picking up, was he not?
Me and Merv have a complicated past.
Alright, that's all I need to know. Well, we should get out of here before the cops come.
I mean, how is he getting away? Because did he drive with us?
No.
No, we met him here.
Okay.
You see 3 motorcycles pull up.
We should go.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Time to go.
Which way are you going?
Back to the car.
Towards the motorcycles then?
Yes.
We have shovels in our hands. What do they gonna do?
All right. As you
Wait, did he
Leave the
just
shovels.
leave
the shovels.
Yeah, I was gonna say we leave the shovels.
We were walking through a graveyard with shovels.
So you guys left the shovels?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys make your way back towards the car, and you see those bikes, the headlights are flashing right towards you, and you hear the sound of metal unsheathing. And you look towards, and you see these individuals getting off. They are wearing black on black suits. They appear to have some sort of Oni mask. 3 of them are outfitted with what appear to be bladed katanas. I guess all katanas are bladed. That's a stupid way to phrase that, but they
Unless
seem
it's
to
a
have.
laser.
It's true. Could have been a laser katana, but they are metal katanas. And you notice that they do not look friendly. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So,
Good, I was getting hungry.
thank you guys for joining.
That's a good point.
And we're already in the graveyard. We should just not let dug it.
Yeah. Oh my God, you're right. We'll have to dig it up and then.
No, I'm gonna re-digging a hole.
Oh, I should put it on pause there. There you go.
I thought you changed music. I was like, wait, what?
Also,
So,
if you
thank you
put-
guys all for joining us for episode 5. Be sure to tune in next Monday to find out what happens next on Chicago by Hellfire. Also, in other news, the Social Seance Club, or Seance Social Club,
Thank you guys.
they just posted a awesome reaction video. I shouldn't say they, it's just us.
Yeah,
It's us. It's me and Jaded are on the thumbnail. If you guys haven't seen it, go over to her channel, check it out, because it's pretty awesome. Also, the Ghost Hunt Part 3 is like up to like 2K views already too, so people are really enjoying that as well.
2.4, I think.
2.4, and you have almost broken 200 subscribers as well. So we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers on her channel. But
Also Patreon. Your Patreon.
oh yeah, and then our Patreon game. We do have a game coming up this Friday. Will be, and let's just say that there's some stuff going on in that game that is directly affecting things in our current game. In fact,
Yeah.
some of it was brought up tonight. So,
So
thank
if
y'all.
you want to watch that or listen in on
it's
it,
true. You could.
it's on a Discord stage in the Near Dark Discord on Friday nights.
Yeah,
so.
if you want to listen in on it, it is completely free to listen in. But if you want to be a player, you can sign up on the Patreon and you can join that coterie. Because it's been a ride. So, thank you all. Until next time, remember to always embrace the dark. Good night, everyone. Bow, 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 bow.